Good morning, New York City. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Chat, my Wi-Fi is somewhat not working. So this Friday or Saturday, this Monday through Friday, the Wi-Fi may be ass, but my signals will be given in the Discord. So keep that in mind, please. So just to let you guys know. Analysis paralysis, chat. This week is gonna be hectic. All right, let's get straight into it. So Monday, what did we lose? The reason we lost because we bought a premium. Never buying a premium, never selling discount. Only buying premium when the discount rate gets tapped. Only selling discount once the premium rate gets tapped. Otherwise, only buy premium to discount. And what are we in the Tuesday? The Tuesday trade, the lesson of Tuesday trade is basically to not do S&P divergence because most of my beautiful setup happened around S&P divergences, right? So either I'm losing the normal size, but I make it way more, right? And the Friday setup is to not make some bullshit theory. And even in ranging or trending market, if there's a daily range, I must buy cheap, I must sell high, I must buy. I can only buy in a premium once the discount rate gets tapped. I can only sell in discount once the premium rate gets tapped. Nothing else, right? That's the lesson of the week. Now let's go over higher def analysis, paralysis. All right, we have a higher time frame. We can see right over here. 12-month CT low, guys, 2-month CT high, 3-month, nothing here. You have a 6-month as well, right? 6 months. Yeah. 6 months CRT low, guys, soup. We can go to 2 months, 6 months CRT high as well. In the 6-month time photos we have here, a 6-month IRL right over here, ERL to all the way IRL right over here, right? So 6-month time frame. Actually, no, we have a 6-month ERL, right? Back to IRL. This IRL is not gonna work, so we're gonna have to go back from this. And there's probably a dealing range here, right? There's gonna be a dealing range here. Market super high right over here, and a stable high, then eventually super high, super low, super high, super low. I don't know. We're gonna check it afterward in the future. If it's confusing, we're gonna check the 6-month time frame. As of right now, this gives us way more data here, right? On the monthly time frame, monthly daily range super low, super high, stable low, premium discount, market says discount of daily range with daily range high, market tap the monthly IRL discount IRL to premium ERL. We as well have a monthly CRT to the downside, but guess what? That goes against the higher time frame. Weekly or weekly ERL to IRL, right? Right over here, weekly ERL to this IRL, this fair value gap is right on. So in the weekly time frame, weekly ERL to this IRL, right? This IRL, the CRT isn't inside the IRL, so which is fantastic. So, but we're definitely gonna go inside that. We're definitely gonna go to the CRT there, right? On a daily time frame, daily ERL to IRL. From this IRL, we'll go back to ERL. From this ERL, we're going back to IRL, right? It lead to the longer term draw on book liquidity, right? So yeah, that's what we got. Now let's go over crypto. Whoever's in the live stream right now, he's gonna get some sauce out of the crypto right over here. Saucy sauce. Oh, crypto look good, look good, look good. Crypto look good. Crypto look good. All right, let's do some crypto analysis paralysis. Has the bull market topped and a bear market is here? This is my weekly crypto market update going over Bitcoin, ETH, 33, ETH and Bitcoin dominance, and Solana, the top major coins. before we start off, before we give you guys our analyzation for the chart, make sure you guys join the Discord. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. I see you guys start the Discord, and let's get straight into the crypto weekly market update. We're currently, as you guys know, I told you for the multiple times, we want to go to that 94K and 6K and 9K mark, right? And the Jones key has not been met yet, right? As well as the 50% mark of the weekly CRT has already been met. So those who took a long from somewhere in the wick, you could have profit out of the 50% mark and break even, right? So now when it does go down, you're not losing nothing because most of you guys are leverage traders, right? Okay, so I said the long term, weekly CRT low got souped. We're going to weekly CRT high. 50% mark has already been met. 50% mark could cause a reversal. Keep that in mind. And right now, what do we have in the daily time frame? Daily time frame, we have as I could say, big bearish candle on the downside. We are in the OT area over here. You can see if you go to lower time frame market, this is the last high right over here. This right here is the last high that's dug below this low, right? The $2 low, got a closure above, made a stable high, stable low, and eventually this is OTE. Market is currently in the the 4-hour number one, right? Is right at the 4-hour number one. So buying right now at 78K and holding it till let's just say, holding it till let's just say 99K, right? You're gonna make a 26% return, right? So those who held it from all over here, from the number one, you could long the number one right over here right now and short it, push stop loss right over here, long it up. And as well is in the OT spot, is in the 0.79 mark, right? You could even long it at the 0.86 mark, right? Long it from here as well, right on that wick, and go up high from here. But right now it looks like to be a good position to go back to the long. This is the reason doing this, right? What's been happening around the world, and crypto, as you guys know, crypto is very low market cap, so this is normal, right? But if you could go long it right now and get a pretty good return, because this is, as you guys know, when the market is in fear, you want to buy. Currently, the fear index is over the fear, right? It's very feared, right? In the fear index or versus the greedy index, right? So buying right now looks very nice. Market at 0.79 mark right now. You could long it up to the upside as well, right on the 4-hour number one here, right? We are on the 4-hour number one for the weekly CRT. Now, keep in mind that weekly CRT, the 50% has already been met, so they could definitely cause a reversal here, right? But yeah, you can see how Ethereum, our analysis from our last analyzation, as I said, this model one is not that good because I will definitely have a pushback down. Right? Why would I have a pushback down? First of all, Bitcoin's gonna go down, everything's gonna go down, right? Second of all, why did this not work out? As you guys know, a body of a number one, usually a body of a number one is less probability. A full candle closure, full range candle closure, usually a higher probability. So that's why I said in my last, crypto market update that watch out about ETH. You could definitely face a loss because ETH, the model one, does not look that good, right? Because the model one usually, as you guys know, even when we're trading forex and we're trading crypto, the rules matter, right? Even if you have a model one, right, you must have a full candle closure range, right? Full range closure, right? On the model one, we cannot have a body candle closure, right? We cannot have a body candle closure, right? Market just closed above the body, not the wick. You cannot accept that. We must only get a full candle closure, or it could be a consecutive candle closure and it closes above the next, one of the consecutive candles after closing one of the full candle range. After closing one of the consecutive full candles range, and the market closes above the next candle's body, and that's a high probability setup. But like this is not, right? This is a high probability setup because it's called a full range. That's why it's just closing above the body, and it's only one candle. It's not a consecutive candle closer, right? So yeah, as I said, it's gonna be low probability. But for our number one, we could potentially have a number one if it closes above this 1.8K mark. But there's literally no confidence right now. I don't see enough. We still have the same thing here. We still have the same analysis, right? We're gonna wait for a model one confirmation. But it's ETH, but it's a really good cheap price to buy right now, 1.6K, very cheap. But if you guys want to wait for a better, understanding the market will go up high, you have to wait for a model one, right? To wait for the confirmation. Total 3, we are still in the same old, number one. We're still the same old model one. So yeah, we're still playing the same play here. We're trying to go to the, you know what I'm saying, go to the monthly time frame, monthly IRL to ERL as well. We're trying to go to the monthly CH to the upside. We still have the same analyzation. The market has clearly not souped out the low yet. The low is probably gonna get souped. If it does get souped, all you're looking for is another model one to push it right back up high, right? As you can see in the weekly time frame, we still have the same ranges here. And you can see how the market is the total three, excluding Bitcoin and ETH, is stagnating because you know what I'm saying, if Bitcoin's gonna go down, everything else gonna go down with it, right? And this is the altcoin, right? Everything else is definitely gonna go down if Bitcoin's gonna go down, right? So now let's go to the ETH and Bitcoin dominance. We have no confirmation unless we see a big bullish candle upside. We're not gonna have any confirmation here, right? You can see in the 12-month time frame with this 12-month CRT. 12-month CRT look at soup. We're going 12-month CRT high right over here, right? Which as long as if they give us a monthly confirmation, we can go all the way to the, you know, all the way here, which is definitely gonna start the old season, right? Now, let's go on over Solana. Solana, our previous analyzation, as I said, I think was wrong, right? This one was wrong. But it's the same thing here, same thing as ETH, right? I told you guys on the, you know, as a model one, the model one happened as a body, as you guys know. The body's low probability of a model one. You want to have either a consecutive body candle closure or a full candle closure. A consecutive body candle closure would be market closing above one of the consecutive candles full range, right? Including wick and body, then closing above the next consecutive candles to body. Eventually that could be a good confluence, but you know, as a body, it's not gonna be a good confluence, right? So I'm gonna reverse. As you can see, we're applying the same rule in forex to crypto, and everything's applied the same thing here, right? But as in Solana right now, we still have the same here. We still have the monthly CRT right over here, right? We still have the monthly CRT. This other monthly CRT got disrespected, right? Because you got a closure below it. But now we're currently in this, I think, 3-month CRT here now, right? So 3-month CRT low got soup. We could go to the potential 3-month CRT high. So the 3-month CRT low got soup. We could potentially go to the 3-month CRT high, which is all the way to the all-time high, right? Which looks pretty good. And the key level to the 3-month CRT is the sell side liquidity, right? You can see it over here. The sell side liquidity is the 3-month, you know, CRT key level, right? That's the key level for the 3-month CRT. On the weekly, do we have any confirmation? We do not have any confirmation. What we could potentially do on what I see is we could potentially make this, you know, weekly CRT, get a new weekly CRT, and eventually super the CRT low and get a forward model confirmation to go long, get up to the upside and go for first take profit to 136. Last take profit to the, you know, 295, right? And keep in mind the 50% mark will definitely be a take profit, right? Because the higher time frame is not the 4-hour time frame, right? Keep that in mind. This is my weekly crypto market update. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. And make sure you guys join Discord. Link is down below. I see you guys at Discord. Crypto has been, you know, crazy lately, but it's, you know, it's all part of the process here, right? It's gonna happen, right? So people who are down a lot, I'm down a lot. Keep in mind, I'm down a fuck ton. I'm down a lot as well. It is what it is. All you guys gotta know, we're diamond hand this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I have enough crypto. I have enough bag in crypto where I could accept it to lose it all, right? I could accept losing all the crypto bag. I don't have that much, right? I do have around, you know, 5 figures, but it is what it is, right? If he goes on a loss, he goes on a loss. Diamond handed it for the next couple months and then see what it goes, right? If he does give me a bullish sign, I'm gonna cash it out. If he doesn't give me a bullish sign, this crypto, you know, Rix is all accepted, right? It's nothing that is unaccepted. Everything's accepted in crypto, right? Thank you for watching. Go on Discord, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. But I feel like it should boom back up. But as you guys know, all season are stagnating, right? All season has probably already started and it's stagnating by a lot. Only Pacific alts will boom, right? Everything else will not boom, right? So I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Peace. Yo, chat, I am out. I'll see you guys later, chat. I'm out. This is my crypto market update. This is our Sunday stream. And for news, what do we have for news for next week? We have news next week. What's our news for the next week? Let me see. So we have Monday, no news. Tuesday, no news. Wednesday, we have FOMC meetings. Okay, Thursday we have 8:30 a.m. news, which is CPI, right? Friday we have 2 a.m. news, GDP, and we have Thursday. We have 8:30 a.m. news on Friday. We have a 10 a.m. news on Friday. And keep in mind, chat, on a Friday, I mean, for the leg up, our short-term draw located in a weekly time frame is going to be this, by the way. Our short-term draw on liquidity will be right over here, and we want to be buying below the opening price of the weekly open. And when I long it up to the weekly, CRT high, to the short-term liquidity of the weekly time frame. So keep in mind, this is short-term, this is long-term, right? When I long it up to the short-term drone looking city high, I will not go for this because this is the short term, this is the long term, right? So short term looking is met, go back down. I'm only gonna go for this monthly CT high and the 3 month CT high if I align with the weekly to the upside, right? In this case, weekly, if I'm taking along, he's not gonna align with the weekly narrative, right? So I'm gonna go for here as my final take profit because even the short term looking at the weekly time frame. And yeah, so